And I think I am live. Put my glasses on. Let's see.
And I think I am
Oh, wait till I
live.
turn my volume down. That would be a good idea. Hi, Sonic. Hi, Rain Tingles. Hello. And happy Monday. It's Monday today. Let's see if anyone else comes in. Got a lot to talk about today. Oh, there's my beautiful friend Skydon. Hi, Skydon. Hi, Jack. Had bedtime ASMR. I hope you're all doing good today. Hi, Avona. Hi, ABH. Hi, everyone. It's a horrible rainy day today in Scotland. Hello. Hi, everyone. Okay, I'll get my notes. I've been busy writing down a lot of notes to talk about. Let me see. Was this last night's? It's a bad day when you can't even read your own notes. Ah, here we are. No, that's Sunday's. Okay, I think this is it. Did you all watch Big Brother the past couple of days? Trisha and Jordan have kind of patched things up. And there was something that Trisha says, and I was absolutely dying laughing. They patched it up, and they said, okay, we'll be friends now and everything. And Jordan said to Trisha, see, we've got a lot of things in common. And Trisha comes out with, the only thing we've got in common is STDs. I just could not move. I couldn't move thinking about it. So, yes, we've got a lot to talk about. Jordan, he's one of the young boys. He's starting to quite like Marissa. And Marissa is a mob member's wife or something. I really wouldn't want to be messing with her. But I want to say as well in my chat that just because I like someone doesn't mean you need to like them, and just because you like a certain person doesn't mean I have to. We've all got our own opinions on who we like and who we don't like. So I love Trisha, and I think that's well known. But Karthik, what do you think of this guy Karthik? That's the one that's got the one eyebrow. I'd love to get into that eyebrow with some tweezers. Jack, I absolutely love Trisha, but I don't think she's enjoying being in Big Brother at all. And this will contain spoilers, by the way, this, just in case you want to watch tonight's show, because I know who's up for eviction. What was I saying? Oh, Big Brother called them all into the diary room, and he presented them all a pizza. Now, they've been on basic rations for days now. And we know what Trisha's like. I don't know, Skydon. We know what Trisha's like with food. So Big Brother brings him in. Linda Berry, I really like that ASMR machine. That's a cool name for me. And said to them, this is a pizza and you can eat this pizza. But if you do eat the pizza, it means you're up for nomination. So it was showing you them all going, no, I'm not even going to look at the pizza. Trisha just opens it and said, oh, yes, and starts munching into the pizza. She's up for eviction. She's up for eviction. Paul is, I'm really liking Paul. I didn't think I would like him at first, but I'm really enjoying him. I think he's hilarious. But him and Karthik, that's the one with the monobrow. And in the task, Paul he wasn't allowed to prepare any of his meals, and he wasn't allowed to prepare any drinks or anything. And Karthik was doing his meals and everything. And you could tell that Karthik was just angry that he wasn't in the group and that he was having to do things. And he said something quite nasty. I think her name's Sandy. Let me just bring up, I'm having a look at my housemates here. Brandy was sitting and she was in the members club, and Karthik was pouring out orange juice or something. And she said, ladies first. And Karthik went off in an absolute rant about, we shouldn't have this nowadays, ladies first. We're all equal. And we are all equal, but I don't know if you agree, but I don't think that's been sexist or anything. And he says to her, a real woman wouldn't play that card. And it made her feel really bad. You know, it made the girl feel really bad. And Trisha, while all this is going on, Trisha's up crying in the diary room. And saying everyone's been fake and boring. But I don't think anyone's tried to get to know her. I think for the minute she walked in that house, they all had a idea in their head, and just, I feel sorry for her. I do. I would love to give her a big cuddle. And another thing, hold on, I get my iron brute. There were, who was it? It was Trisha and Gemma that were in the living room area last night. Hi everyone that's just coming in. And the boys, some of the boys were saying, what size is your boobs and what size is your boobs? And Trisha was saying hers were some size, and Gemma was saying hers were this size. And the boy says, it's a boob off. And they were going, boob off, like this. And Trisha and Gemma just done that and lifted up their tops and just let their boobs out. So it was a boob off, they're calling it. They had a boob off. I don't know who won the boob off. I think it'd be Trisha. I think Trisha would have won. Sweet Vintage says, can people from America vote? I really want Trisha to stay, but I don't think she wants to stay anymore. I don't think you can. I think you've got to be in the UK to vote. And, I think she wants out just now because I think for a start she's homesick. She's in a strange place. She's got strange food. She doesn't know anyone. She doesn't know MD's face or where they're from or what programs they're in. I want Trish to win. But if Trish doesn't win, I'd like Paul to win because I'm really warming up to Paul. He's a bit, yeah, a geezer, we would say. You know, I like him. I think he's nice. And he's a good guy. You can tell he is a good guy. The young lassie, what's the young lassie's name? Marissa? Amelia, the young lassie's called Amelia. And just now she's in a kind of love triangle thing is going on. And Sam is kind of the blonde-haired boy. He likes Amelia, and Chad also likes Amelia. But I don't really like Chad. I don't like Chad. And because he was in the house and he was saying, feel that muscle. Go on, give that muscle a feel. No, thank you. You know, he loves himself so much. I'm glad Trisha dropped the star. Yes, I think she is homesick and no one really tried to get to know her. I feel exactly the same. I feel so sorry for her. Um, and I think if the other housemates were to try and make a bit of an effort, she would come out her shell and she would be the Trisha that we love, the fun loving, you know, really funny. She does things that I think is hilarious and she doesn't even try. You know, she's just that she's exactly the way she is that we see on YouTube and what she is in the house, but nobody's trying to get on with her. So in a way, I hope she does come out because she's miserable, but I want her to stay in because I love watching her. Hi, Robert. I love watching her. I think she's entertaining, and I think give her a chance, and you'll see the treasure that we love and have a great laugh with. So her or Paul, I'm liking Paul. Um, so Paul was comforting the young girl Amelia in the bedroom last night. Sandy, I love Sandy. I absolutely love Sandy. Sandy as well. I'd like her to win too because she's really good. Amelia and Sam. Did I write down what they all got in the stars? I think I did actually. I think I did. My notes aren't very good. I should. Do you know what I do? I sit and I do my notes while I'm watching Big Brother. Right. They had a task to do, and they all had stars above their heads. And if they caught the star, then the one that was inside the star. So the members of the club were the ones that decided who was going to join the club and who was going to forfeit. And in some of the stars, they were like booby prizes, we would call them. Amelia, she'd done a few songs. She'd done a few songs. She sung one of her songs and I recognised it from the radio. Okay, so in the stars, Amelia caught her star and it was a meal for two. Brandy caught her star and she got membership to the club. Karthik caught his star, he got nothing. Gemma, that's the girl with all the tattoos, she caught her star and she got one of the booby prizes, we call it. And it was a huge bucket of popcorn. I'm talking a bucket that you would have in your garden full of popcorn, and she had to colour the popcorn in and leave no white, so she got that. Sean got membership. Poor Trisha, again, complete Trisha style. She was too busy watching what was happening over there, what's going on. And then the star comes down and she tries to catch it and it rolls away. But I'm glad it did because they gave her a booby prize as well. And she was going to need to dress up as an astronaut or something like this. She was to dress up as a spaceman and do some hula hooping. So I'm glad she didn't catch her star. Chad, that's the muscly, oiled guy, he caught his star and he also had a romantic dinner. So him and Amelia were to go on this romantic dinner. Sam got membership. Jordan, that's one of the young boys, he got to carry a fish around. I need to dress like a fisherman. And it was like a salmon. It was like a huge fish, like this, to carry around. And he's dressed up in the fisherman's hat and everything. And the fish flips round and catches his face. It was just, Sarah, I think she missed her star as well, and there was nothing in it anyway. And Sandy, she won a signed photograph of Paul, who's the other housemate. The rest of them were up. Were they up for nomination? I think so. I think the rest of them were up for nomination. Trisha eats the pizza. She enjoyed the pizza too. She was going like that. She's doing a bit of mukbanging in the diary room. So Chad and Amelia go on their date. And of course, Chad thinks that any woman that breathes is automatically going to love him and fancy him. But I think Amelia really likes Sam, the young boy. And they go on their date. Their date's in the kind of smoking area in the garden. And I've even wrote down what they had. Chad had pizza and Amelia had a big plate of spaghetti. So Chad, that was my nail file. Chad's trying to chat up at Amelia, but you can tell the girl's uncomfortable. You can tell it's just, she's really not into him as much as what he's into her. She likes Sam. So as soon as they finish having their dinner, Amelia comes back into the house and Sam was sitting on the couch and she goes over straight away and starts giving Sam a neck massage and everything like that. And he's going, oh yes, this is great. And you can see Chad's boiling on the other couch watching all this. Hi, Chandler. You could see he was absolutely raging on the couch. So he goes storming into the bedroom and he's like, he's not happy. And Paul was there and Paul says to him, have you come right out and said to Amelia that you like her? Hi, ASMR Tingles. He says, because sometimes you've got to come out and say, he dropping all these hints and everything. And he said, but she came in straight away and started giving Sam a massage. So he goes out and then Amelia goes in and Paul again, he's trying to get them all to be happy and everything. And he says to Amelia, or do you fancy Chad? And the lassie said, I don't really fancy any of them. She says, I just want to have a good time. She says, I never asked for any of this, you know. She says, I just want to have a laugh and a joke, but I think she does kind of like Sam. So he says to her, Paul says to Amelia, well, you're going to need to say to Chad, because Chad thinks you're leading him on or something along the lines. So you can tell Amelia's feeling a bit hurt and she's thinking, what have I done? What have I done to, what signals have I been given out here? So Chad comes into the bedroom and he's kind of lying in the bed and everything. And she says, look, Chad, she says, I just want to be friends and everything. I don't want to have any kind of relationship. I was going, that's okay. I can just shut off my emotions. You should just tell me that you like Sam. I can shut my emotions off like this and everything. And she's going, you're making me feel bad now. He's going, no, that's it. The emotions are shut off. That's me. I've shut my emotions off now. And then he goes out. And you can tell that Amelia's feeling, and she's in the room herself, and she's looking at him, she's going, what did I do, big brother? What did I do? You know? And I think she's the same age as my daughters. I think she's the same age as my Amanda. My Amanda's 22. You know? So at 1:58 a.m, they were all out in the garden, and celebrity Big Brother loves to fuel them with alcohol every day and every night. You know, fuel them. So the alcohol's flowing and everybody's getting drunk. And Sarah, who I like as well, she's absolutely. She's pissed, we call it. You know, she's gone. And she's out in the pool herself, and she's having a dip in the pool, and she's splashing about the pool, and she's really, really drunk. And then she comes in, and Amelia, again, poor Shane, Amelia's sitting on the couch, and Sarah goes over, and she's playing and everything, and she bites Amelia on the leg. And Amelia goes, "Oh, you've just bit me in the leg," and they were laughing and joking. And she didn't bite her like drew blood or anything like that. Oh my God, you have a 22-year-old. You look too young. I've also got a 24-year-old. I'm 46 this year. So, but thank you very much, sweet vintage Zoe. That's very kind of you. So she bites Amelia on the leg, and it's just playful. And next thing, Big Brother shouts Amelia to the diary room. Amelia goes in, and Big Brother's quizzing her, "Are you okay about this bite?" And Amelia said, "Look," she says, "it was nothing serious." She said, it was just a carry on. She said, so Big Brother was ready to give Sarah a warning. You know, you're really not allowed to bite. But the girl was awful drunk. But I've also seen that she's broke down in the diary room as well. And she's saying that everybody's been fake, and especially the girl with the tattoos. What's her name again? Gemma. Gemma's been drawing her dirty looks. I don't know. I don't know what that's about, or I've not seen anything like that yet. So, 5 that are up for eviction is Marissa, that's the mob's wife, Trish, Karthik, Sarah, and Chad. I'm wanting to keep Trish in. Karthik, I think he should go because he seems to be an angry wee man, we would say in Scotland. He just seems an angry wee guy. You know, if he's not in the inner circle, he's nasty. Because he wasn't in this private group and he had to give them out food and drink, he wasn't playing the game. You've got to play, it's a game. Big Brother is a game. And you've got to play the game. You can't go and go, "Oh, no, that doesn't apply to me, those rules. Check those rules again." So I've got a feeling Karthik is going to go. Hello from hot Greece. Oh, hi. Oh, could be doing with some hot over here just now. The rain has been torrential, see, the past few days. But 1 minute the sun is absolutely scorching, and then the next minute it's absolutely bucketing down, and the rain is bouncing off the road. Scottish weather. So, I think that's about it that I've wrote down. Paul's been giving out advice to everybody. So he has. Trisha's had a few meltdowns in the diary room. I know Jordan's hitting on Marissa all the time. Oh, thank you, Ellie. Yes, sweet vintage Zoe. See these people that are cheeky or angry like that, and then they go, "But I'm only joking." You know, you're thinking you weren't joking at all. That's not a joke. I'm not laughing at that joke. That's what he was doing. He was being really nasty and going, "I was joking. I was only kidding on." I was, you know. Trisha said that the one that she fancies the most in the house is Sean. That's the boy that was in EastEnders. It's so hot right now in Nottingham, is it? It's like 29. It's cold here. I've been thinking about actually putting my heating on. That's how cold it is. We've not had much of a summer at all. So, Helen as well, that's the kind of older lady. I thought she'd be more funny. I thought she'd be more out there, you know. Because I like her. I think she's hilarious, but we've not seen an awful lot of her. I know that was hilarious when Trisha says the only thing they had in common was STDs. Oh my God. Oh, Amelia and Sam. Amelia had said to Sam, was it Amelia and Sam? It wasn't, it was Chad. I'm sure it was Amelia and Chad. She said that when he goes back to LA, she wants to go out there and they have a date. So I don't know what's going on with there. It's a love triangle. You always like a bit of a love triangle. It's always good watching. But Karthik, I've got a feeling that he's going to go out, and I've got a feeling new housemates are going to go in. See, when Karthik comes out, I hope someone says to me, please come and sort this guy's eyebrows out, because we'd love to. We'd absolutely love to. He must think it looks good. He must. Private members club. So that task is over with. So I don't know what new task they might have. And that's that. That's all my notes for today. And I'm going to be watching it for the next 2 days. Jack says, are there any rumours on who may be going in? Hopefully someone who's nice to Trish. The only one that I've heard that might be going in is there's this boy and he's had so much plastic surgery to try and look like a Ken doll. Barbie and Ken, the doll. He's had so much plastic surgery done to try and look like Ken, but I think he looks like a cat. I honestly do. I'm not being rude, but I think whatever he's done to his face, he looks like a cat to me. He doesn't look like a Ken doll. So there's rumours that he might be going in. Yes, Jack, he was on My Strange Addiction. That's right. And he spent an awful lot of money on all these procedures. I don't think he looks like a Ken doll. He does look like a cat, Diana. Meow. But oh my goodness, I think they just get Anita breakfast time. Have a lovely day, Linda. You too, Anita. Thank you for popping in. I think they just get used to the pain, or see, like tattoos. When you get a tattoo, it makes you want to go and get another tattoo. They kind of become addictive. So I'm thinking maybe plastic surgeries like that. See what I'm doing? I'm doing ASMR on myself. Can't help it. Oh. So, and I watched Game of Thrones, but I'm not giving out any spoilers on that. But that was good last night also. Yes, Sweet Vintage. The show that's after Big Brother with Rylan, Big Brother's bit on the side. You see at the top, they've got all the housemates. And there's 3 extra spaces. So that and there's stars on there, so there's going to be people going in. So I hope it's someone Trisha knows. I hope it's someone Trisha knows. I think we would see her come out her shell, because I just want to hug her. I just feel maternal kind of thing. I hate seeing her like that. I just want to give her a big hug and say, it's okay, you're doing great, you know. But it's good watching it, and I'm thoroughly enjoying watching it. So anyway, I think that's me for today. And I will be back on Wednesday. And we'll see what's happening then. Phil says, do an ASMR video of sorting out Karthik's eyebrows. Yes. I would pay to do that. Pay to do that video. Shane, I know, Jack, I was thinking, can you imagine if Shane went in? Oh my goodness. But it would be good watching, wouldn't it? So anyway, thank you all for popping in and spending some time with me this afternoon. I'm really loving this, talking to you. It's great. I'm really starting to get into the swing of this live streaming. So thank you all once again for popping in and spending time with me. And I hope you all have a wonderful day. And I send you all love and all my hugs. Bye, everyone.